What's up, guys? Just wanted to continue the series, all the project updates. This is the Blood Emirine male here. He's the father to a whole lot of the babies that have hatched this year. He's had eclipse. We are working on test breeding him out to make sure he doesn't carry any of the albino strains, because I would like to eventually use him to make some real nice tangerine eclipses. At this point, I'm pretty sure he's not had for bellies. He's had quite a few babies. Now, I've hatched plenty of cool eclipses, but most of the really nice tangerine ones are all the hets and possible hets. We got all kinds of cool patterns. Some of them are holding a little bit better than others. I do have some older ones that still have some pattern. This girl's head is pretty nice. This is more or less how they start out. These guys are only a couple weeks old. You can see they should have some pretty nice heads. This one's got a little bit more like the purple head on it. It's one of my big male eclipses. It's got snake eyes on both sides. He's pretty cool and all, but like I said, the eclipses didn't really get a whole lot of tangerine. I'm having to work on that. But they still look really cool. I mean, he's got a pretty clean pattern. Most of the spots are up by his head and neck. He should make some really cool radar babies. These two have some really cool color. Them kind of resemble like a snow when they're young. Really like pale yellows. This one's got some pretty nice color on the head. But this is how most of them came out. And I did have a few more like patternless stripe looking ones. Here's another cool little pair. That's an eclipse on the right. A little bit more normal coloration, but it does look like it's starting to get pale. And then this one's another cool one. It's probably the oldest male I have, and unfortunately he's like deep in shed right now. But he was one of the most colorful when they started getting some size to him, so I held him back. He did have a decent amount of carroting in the tail, but unfortunately he was a schizo and threw his tail. Now this is another one that's in shed, but you can see how much darker it is. She has a real nice tangerine hue to her. She's not like wouldn't say she's got as much as the non-eclipses, but she's definitely the nicest eclipse that I hatched all year. She's got an awesome head pattern. Just really cool colors overall. I got plenty of pictures of her after sheds and stuff, so you can get a good idea of what she looks like on Facebook if you go on the page. That's pretty much it, guys. Like I said before, this is more or less a project that's going to take time. You know, you got to start breeding everything back together and getting the visual albinos, and then breeding the tangerine into them a little bit more to really get the results we're looking for. But these babies are pretty cool, and next season they're definitely going to get even better.